Hey guys, so welcome to another video. And on this video, we're going to be talking about the website documentation sheet and how to use it. So first, let's talk about why we want to use a website documentation sheet. So when you're doing SEO, you're going to be doing a lot of different changes to your site, a lot of different things. So you want to be able to document all these things so you can backtrack if what you've been doing has been working or is not working. This is also more important if you have multiple websites in your portfolio. All right, so let's talk about the first tab, which is MS Actions. So this is where you're going to be documenting all the things that you have been changing to your money site, starting with the money site links. So these will be all the links that you have built to your site. So you can see here, these will be the source URL. So these are where the links are coming from. So maybe it's a guest post, so you'll put the domain URL here that contains the link to your site. And these ones will be the target URL. So these will be the pages on your site that's getting the links. These ones will be the anchor text that were used for each of these links. And obviously the date, so you know exactly when they went live, the type of links they are, so you kind of know what kind of links you've been building over the years or over the course of your website's lifetime. And you can also use this information to kind of see what your backlink profile looks like. Do you have mostly guest posts? Do you have mostly link insertions? Or maybe you're mostly PBNs or citations? So it's good to have, so you kind of have a gauge, okay, maybe I should build more guest posts, or maybe I should build more link insertions, stuff like that. So it's good to have, and it's pretty easy to document as well. And service will be if maybe you built it using your own outreach team, maybe you bought links from a service, you can put it here. And the reason why you want to put it here is because when you're building links, and sometimes things can go wrong, that's inevitable. So having information about those links and knowing where exactly they came from will be useful when it comes to like taking down links or getting something changed, right? So yeah, that's pretty useful information and we use it all the time. So yeah, definitely. The next part will be just the actions or the changes that you do to your site. So this is where you document all the actions. Maybe you've created your social media fortress and then got them indexed. You can put it here. You can do social signals to your homepage. Maybe you've built a few links to your money site, maybe a guest post, or maybe you changed your SEO titles for all your pages. Maybe you've done a content audit, stuff like that. Basically, this is where you're going to be documenting all this information. So this next part here is the recommended next. So these are the notes that you want to put for yourself whenever you're working on your site. So whenever ideas come up, you can list them down here. What you want to do to the pages or your site next, this is where you put them as well. The reason why you want to do that is because you don't want to always rely on your memory or your gut. You want to rely on the information that you find or through your processes or strategies, and you want to document it here so you don't have to guess whenever you have to make changes to your site. And then down here at the bottom will be all the pages and all its keywords plus their search volume. So the reason why you want to have it here is to kind of give you just a quick look on what kind of keywords you're trying to go for, right? If you're trying to build links here while you're documenting links, you can easily see which keywords you've used. You can highlight them in green if you've used the keywords already, or you can put used here if you've used them already. So it's really handy when you're trying to build a lot of links so you don't have to keep repeating target anchors, and you can use a lot of different variations, right? So the next tab will be the SF actions, so social fortress actions. It's exactly like MS actions, but it's for your social media profiles or your social fortress. So same thing here. These are the links that you built to your social fortress. These will be the other actions that you've done to your social fortress. These one will be all the links to your social fortress, if they're indexed or not, maybe some notes if you have it. So yeah, this one just comes in handy. The next tab will be infos and logins. So this is where you're going to be keeping all the persona information. So maybe you have one or two or maybe three personas or maybe even more. This is where you want to document all the information about them. So address of their home, birthday, age, position, stuff like that, number. So like all the information about their persona, maybe even their background. So you can keep it all in here. So whenever you build other entities around the internet, you can use the same information over and over again. You don't have to keep guessing or trying to remember what you've done for that persona. You can just use the same information over and over again. So everything is accurate. Kind of like when you're building citations. when you're signing up as your business, you want to use the same exact address, exact same business phone, exact same URL, email, etc., etc. Same thing with this one. When you're trying to build social media profiles for your personas, you want to document literally everything about them so you don't have to keep guessing or trying to remember all these informations. Obviously, same thing goes for the social media logins for your website. Definitely document everything, phone recovery, email recovery, URLs, stuff like that so you don't miss any logins. It's such a headache to try to figure out lost passwords and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely document everything here. The next tab will be the anchors tab for the homepage and similar pages as well, like anchors inner. So you can just customize this for every single money page that you want to keep track. So here you can keep track the average of the top 5 rankers in the niche. You can keep track of their anchor types. What is the average anchor types for the top 5 rankers? So you can kind of follow the same anchor type ratio, right? So you don't have to like go way too hard on target anchors or way too hard on miscellaneous anchors. You can follow exactly what is working for in the search right now. You can also keep track of the no follow links that they have and image links that they have. So you can copy the exact same ratio that they have. These ones will be for your own money site to use as a comparison. And then this one will be the data for the top 5 rankers we put here, and then this one will change. So as you can see, as I'm changing here, the data up top here is updating as I change the information here. So same goes for every single tab here. And then the next tab here is the internal anchors. So this one will be for your internal linking. Every single section here will be for a new page. This one will be for all the internal links going to the homepage. This one will be all the anchors going to the homepage, and then this one will be the source URL. So this way you'll be able to keep track of all the anchors that's going to a certain page so you can know exactly what ratio you have. Do you have way too many miscellaneous anchors? You don't have enough target anchors? You'll be able to use this information to check that. This next tab is the blog post tab. This is where you're going to be keeping track of all the blog posts that you're posting on your site if they're published already. Should be self-explanatory to use this. Just a blog title or the topic, and then URL, date that it went live, and stuff like that. And then lastly, the blog post ideas. This is where you keep track of all the future content that you want to post on your site. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so you can download the website documentation template in the resources section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.